Hey guys, so I just finished watching S.H.I.E.L.D. today, um, and oh my god, stuff, everything's just going crazy. Uh, this episode, I guess I give it right off the bat, I give it a 9 out of 10 because it was very, for the things that happened in this episode was just amazing. It was definitely an episode not to miss. Ward confronted his brother, found out that, or found out or made him think, we don't know. Well, actually, spoiler alert, he killed his mother, his parents, his mother and father, and killed his brother. That I didn't see coming at all. Finding out that Ward is working for Hydra, that is just like, oh my god. But then again, I can also see that, we knew he was going to work for Hydra, and now that I think of it, when he sent them gifts and whatnot. Um, you know, it's just, now I could see that, but I could see how he could be really doing this all for Sky and whatnot. Um, and the big reveal at the end, that Sky's mother is was the girl that it was like was alive during Peggy Carter's time, back in the 40s and whatnot. So that idea is just like, sorry, yeah, getting carried away here. That idea is just like mind blowing, and and never did I saw it when I saw her. I was like, oh, that's Sky. Oh my god! At least we're led to believe that that's Sky's mother, and in a way, I think that there's a possibility that it's not Sky's mother because we never saw proof that it's Sky's mother. One of the that we just saw that he loved her, so he could be from the 40s and whatnot, which I guess we are led to believe that he is from like real older than he is, uh, just like glasses guy. I forget his name there. Um, uh, you know, we are led to believe that he's from the 40s and whatnot. Excuse me, and it's just very interesting. But we don't know for sure that that was her mother. We were led to believe that it could be her mother. It could just be someone that he loved and whatnot. And then him just reproducing because he already had this stuff is what created Sky. And so the mother is not doesn't necessarily going to be something and whatnot. It could just be a someone, and because he had this stuff, and that's what created made her an 084. But I would say there's possibility of that, but I would say more likely that she's going to be her mother's going to be someone else. And I feel like having the mother just being someone who is someone, you know, um, now I'm really curious. Just, I thought it was just, he because he told Reyna that he was able to teach her how to control it. So can anyone touch this obelisk and not die from it, as long as they're taught how to do it? That is definitely something I really can't wait want to find out. Because that's what he said when he told Reyna he was able. They're going to teach you to touch it without hurting you. So I think that is definitely something that's interesting. Can't wait to find out. And I can't wait to see. Hopefully, we see all these guys who are super old, who are like immortal, I guess now, or who have not aged, or from the 40s, to see them in the Agent Carter series and see more about theirs. So hopefully, we'll maybe see her parents, both of her parents, if this is her, more probably we'll see more in the Agent Carter series. But yeah, this is just getting so good. I just this is just great. It's just speechless. Um, the whole part with Trip was pretty good with him about almost dying. That was pretty good. It was suspenseful because it was suspenseful a little bit, but on the other hand, I was always thinking that, oh, we saw that the actors were seen on the set. The actor was seen on the set of Age of Ultron, so maybe maybe he won't die or whatnot. But we haven't seen him yet, so maybe maybe Tony will bring him back for Age of Ultron, because that would be cool. As if it'd be interesting if they had him stay dead for a while. But then again, if they don't have him come back very soon, they don't have someone else like him. There's just May, that other big guy. I guess they got a few people. I guess his role could be filled up by anyone. But the whole, Bobby Morse, part. I wish that we saw more of her though in action, and less of her just interrogating someone. Because we can see May interrogate someone, we can see Coulson interrogate someone. I'm sure anyone can interrogate someone. But I definitely would like to have seen. I said maybe Trip there or whatnot, and see maybe Bobby out with one of them, with Coulson. And this was weird though, why that had Coulson out and not anyone else. And there was no explanation for that. whereas he should have been shouldn't have been him out there. I feel, but then again, it doesn't really like it because if there's like no explanation for why is he was out there. Um, Although then they just wanted him to meet with her, whereas it wouldn't have been a big to meet with Sky's father. But what I didn't understand about when he was meeting with Sky's father is, Sky's father had him, or whatever her name is, we don't know. It's not her name. It's so awesome. Um, you know, uh, whatever. He made Coulson and he took Coulson and Fitz's guns away. But he let Fitz continue whatever he was doing. Um, Even though because they weren't hacking into to uh, to Hydra, they're hacking into um, the General Talling's system and whatnot, if I'm not mistaken. So that is interesting. That it was it was almost planted to Sky's father there. While wanted him to be there when they found out that they made the meet happen. Yet he let Fitz continue into this, so they're letting them go on. They didn't really stop their plan. They let him talk, and that's about it. So it's definitely interesting to see. Like why did they let Fitz continue what he was doing? Why did he let him do that? Took away his gun, but still let him do all that stuff. It doesn't make sense to me. But other than that, it was pretty interesting episode again at 9 out of 10. Great episode, guys. Definitely go check it out if you haven't seen it. I probably spoiled everything for you, but it's worth watching. Definitely worth watching. Even though I've spoiled it, probably if you watch all this, you've been spoiled and all. But it's definitely worth watching. Go check it out, guys. Peace.